Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. That's fine. Test. Why is that mic so low? Testing, testing. Testing, testing. He's loud enough. Test. Ooh, there you go. Testing, 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 testing. Test. Testing. These mics are hot. Turn.
Oh, you should have left it off. That's what you get.
Should have left it wrinkly.
You should have left it. You didn't.
But the rest of it is
Nobody
fine.
else worried about it.
I know. The rest of it's fine. I don't know. Oh, I wonder if this
Nicole, are you the Irish expert also? Well, and this isn't even Ireland. Column kill.
We went over,
You guys had a lesson?
yeah,
You say, yeah, you need a, well, I can give you the column,
Column
because
kill.
my nephew is, column Murphy.
oh, named after Colin Kill?
Well, his father is Cormac Column, so he's called Cormac.
My son is Seamus, does that count for anything? You know what, I'll tell Eileen and then I'll run out and, yeah, thank you. Yep.
I don't know if I just happened to get the magical one, but I'm guessing not. I'll go check another.
Thank you. Just give me a thumbs up or thumbs down.
I'm not sure which way's which.
This is, we don't have it.
Okay, so that random one I checked and I saw in Bertha's hand that we're missing, we only have 2 pages, we should have 3.
All right.
I'm gonna dump
There's only
this.
2 pages in the agenda. Back and forth, right? When she reprinted it, she didn't double it. So I don't get anything. Put it on and then make new ones.
I'm gonna kill her. You know why? There was a mistake on the front. And I said, you don't have to do the second page,
So she didn't?
you know, this
Yes.
page,
Okay.
but you have to read, and she only printed page 1. That's what she did.
Okay. I was like, wow, that's really short. And
No.
I went, wait, that's not
Now
quite
just
right.
bring it over to me and I'll start it.
All right. I'll just go make a bunch of new ones and put it out, or should I try to switch them out?
That many. You just need, just put out a few. Don't worry about it. None of these grade people are taking one.
All right.
It's,
Well, you know what? That's up just.
yeah. I got it. I know what to do.
Oh, it's not your first show.
Yeah. Kevin. Kevin. Can I have that? So that when I show it to her, she doesn't go, no. She's gonna,
Maria goes, she wants you.
she's gonna freak out tomorrow. Yeah, Phil's got one in his hand. You can take Phil's out of his
Should I
hand.
just walk over and take it?
Just say they're,
Yes.
she's a big drama.
I looked at it, I go, this is really not right. And then it took me a second to realize what it was. And I immediately checked the polls. I figured you guys had the correct one. But,
No, that's what she did, because she had to change the
yeah,
first
no,
one.
I
I know exactly what
see
happened.
exactly how it
Yeah, that's what happened. That's your job.
The planning board puts it out.
Yeah, but Sal puts them out.
She did?
Here they are. Here they are, E.
we'll be good. If that's the thing, we're good.
That just, do I say ECHL?
I gotta look at it.
ECHL.
Oh, yeah, that's her job. Yeah, that's not an Irish word. Yeah.
E, you ready for us?
This is a regular meeting of the Township Committee. Public notice of this meeting has been given as required by the Open Public Meetings Law. A resolution was adopted on January 1st, 2024, designating this date, this hall, and 7:30 p.m. as the time for this regular meeting of the Township Committee of the Township of Union in the County of Union. A notice of each and every meeting of the Township Committee was posted in accordance with the aforesaid Open Public Meetings Law in one public place reserved for the posting of ordinances and official notices of the Township of Union, namely the bulletin board next to the clerk's office. In addition thereto, a copy of said resolution was forwarded to the local source, the Star Ledger. A copy of said resolution is on file with the clerk of the township.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. This evening, the prayer will be led by Committeeman Bowser, and the flag salute will be led by Committeeman Louis. Everyone, please stand.
As we gather as members of this Township Committee, we pray that we are ever mindful of opportunities to render our service to fellow citizens and to our community, keeping in mind always that enduring values of life, exerting our efforts to those areas and on those things upon which future generations can build with confidence. Let us continue to strive to make a better community. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance. Madam Clerk, can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Bowser?
Here.
Mr. Lewis?
Here.
Ms. Frazier?
Here.
Mr. Florio?
Here.
Mayor Figurito?
Here. It's that time, everyone. As you can see, my tie is green. We're all starting to turn green up here. And with that, I'd like to call in and invite our St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee to join us. Welcome, and with that, we have some mayor's awards. I'm going to begin with our Grand Marshal, Robert Wade, was born in Bayonne, raised in Roselle. Wade is the oldest of 8 children of Robert F. and Joan V. Wade. His Irish roots include counties Cork, Dublin, and Donegal, and his extended family still owns and farms the land where his grandmother was born in West Cork. Wade also has established his own roots on the Dingle Peninsula in County Kerry, and he graduated in 1970 from St. Joseph the Carpenter Grammar School, and in 1974 from Roselle Catholic High School. Later earning a bachelor's degree in 1979 from Kean University, he has management certification from University of California, Berkeley's Haas School of Business, and a corporate community relations certificate from Boston College. He's the proud father of Lori, Karen, Eric Wade, and his wife Mary, have 3 grandchildren, and celebrated their 25th wedding anniversary in 2023. Wade began a journalism career with the Elizabeth, New Jersey radio station WJDM during high school and college, and also served as general manager of Kean University's radio station, helping obtain the college's broadcast license. He worked for the Associated Press as New Jersey broadcast editor and Atlantic City correspondent, and later held state news editor roles in New Jersey and Tennessee. He covered the 1988 Olympics in Seoul for the AP. Pretty cool. Wade later worked for Beneficial Corporation in Peapack, New Jersey, before joining audit, tax, and advisory firm KPMG LLP, from which he retired in 2020 as Executive Director, Corporate Communications. And Wade, his father, a brother, and 3 sisters have played with the award-winning St. Columkill United Gaelic Pipe Band, and he has served in a variety of board leadership roles with the band, which has marched in every Union County St. Patrick's Day parade. He is a member of the Nugent Association and the Elizabeth, New Jersey Knights of Columbus Council 253. He also belongs to the Essex County Shillelagh, thank you. You didn't take care of me on that, Madam Clerk. In West Orange. He has been honored for his work in the Irish community by the Nugent Association, the Union County St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee, and the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick in Union County. He also serves on a board for Youngsters Communications Network and volunteers for a tourism group in County Kerry, Ireland. We now have a copy of this resolution signed by the 5 members of the Township Committee. Congratulations, Bob Wade. Do you want to say a few words? Have a seat.
Okay. Can I use the gavel? Just a couple of things. Thank you, Mayor and Committee. I was a reporter for JDM, and I sat just about where Joe Cryan is standing right about now, covering this when Anthony Russo was mayor. I am a former Union resident, actually, on South Park Terrace for, I don't know, 5 years or before we moved to Tennessee at that point. You may know that we committed this year's parade to musical education, which is, I think, an important message for youngsters today and for the adults who are making decisions around education. Music is good for the mind. It promotes creativity. It's good in math skills. It sparks the brain to be creative. And the other thing about the Union County St. Patrick's Day Parade is we're celebrating our culture and our heritage. And one of the things that I've been saying as I go through this, this honor of being Grand Marshal for the 2024 parade is that everyone should celebrate their heritage and their culture and know where they came from. It's what makes, as I said previously, it's what makes you, you, and it's what makes us, us. So on March 9th, let's everybody come out, have a great time, celebrate our collective heritage, and let's build some bridges and celebrate some music. Thank you very much.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, well
Thank
said.
you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to call upon Committeewoman Gara Frazier to read the next one.
Okay, this resolution is for Gabby Sully. Whereas Gabby Sully was born in Livingston, New Jersey, to Jean and Trish Sully, and grew up in both Union and Cranford. Her Irish roots trace back to her paternal grandparents' side to the Ballintubber, Roscommon, and County Cork. And whereas Gabby attended elementary school in Union, New Jersey, and graduated from Cranford Senior High School in 2013. Since then, she has received her Associate of Arts in Communications from Union County College in 2015, a Bachelor's of Art in public relations with a minor in Irish Studies from Hofstra University in 2017, and a Master's of Science in Global Sports Business from Rutgers University in 2019, bravo. And whereas with a vast background in the sports and entertainment industries, Gabby is currently in her 4th season with the ECHL, the Premier AA Hockey League, affiliated with the National Hockey League, NHL, as the league's manager of social and digital content. On a day-to-day basis, Gabby is responsible for assisting with implementation of ECHL media, creating and designing digital graph and video content to fulfill digital strategy, creating written and digital content for ECHL.com and league social platforms, and managing ECHL's social pages. And whereas Gabby became involved in the parade early on, from holding the parade committee banner in early years to marching with her scout troops, her father, Gene, has served both as adjutant in 2004 and general chairman 2007-2008. And stepmother, Debbie, has also served as general chairwoman in 2009 and 2017. She is also a member of the Nuggets Association, and whereas Gabby currently resides in Eatontown, New Jersey with her boyfriend, Peter. In her spare time, she works college sports events at Madison Square Garden and enjoys hiking, reading, attending concerts, and spending time on the beach in Asbury Park. This resolution was signed by the mayor and the committee.
I could sit in a big chair again? Wow. Oh, boy. Yeah, I know. It's like, it almost feels like we were just here again last year with everybody here. But year over year, we could not do this parade or be successful at this parade without the assistance of everybody involved. In the township, the fire department, the police department, the DPW, we thank you all year in and year out for always being there supporting us, as well as the county. We really depend on a village of people to really keep this thing going year after year. But I just want to invite everybody out to our parade day on Saturday, March 9th. We actually start our morning with Mass at Immaculate Heart of Mary and St. Patrick's and Elizabeth at 9 a.m. And then our pre-parade grandstand program at noon in the center at the intersection of Morris and Stuyvesant. Parade kicks off at 1 o'clock, so please come out and join us, and we're praying for good weather. Thank you.
And now for the general chairman, our deputy mayor will present that mayor's award.
Thank you, Mayor. This is a testimonial resolution for Michael Capco, General Chair, 27th Annual Union County St. Patrick's Day Parade, presented today on February 24th. Whereas Michael Capco was born in Elizabeth, New Jersey, to Harry Capco and Lori Masterson, and grew up in Roselle Park, his Irish roots trace back to his father's side on Ballyhow in the County Monaghan. Whereas Michael attended elementary school in Roselle Park, New Jersey, and graduated from Roselle Park High School in 2003. He received his Bachelor's of Science in Business Management from Kean University in 2011. Whereas with a drive to help others, Mike has focused his professional career on working in community-based organizations in Union and Ocean counties. He's currently a senior manager at RWJ Barnabas Health Institute for Prevention and Recovery. In this role, Michael leads a team of public health professionals working towards eliminating health disparities, reducing substance abuse, and advocating for the recovery and support service systems. Whereas Michael became involved in the parade as a member of the adjutant staff in 2007 with his father, Harry. Harry went on to serve as adjutant in 2013, general chairman in 2017. He's also a member of the Irish American Society of Union. Whereas Michael carries on a long-standing tradition of the Capco family's involvement in the local Irish community, dating back to Michael's grandfather proudly representing his Irish heritage in Newark Parade as far back as 1960s. And whereas Michael currently resides in Cranford, New Jersey, with his girlfriend Megan and their cats Nico and Lacey. Michael is a proud New Jersey Devils season ticket holder. In his spare time outside of their attending Devils games, he enjoys going to concerts and being down at the shore on Harry's boat. Now, therefore, Manuel Figueredo, Mayor of the Township of Union and the County of Union, State of New Jersey, hereby congratulates Michael Capco as General Chairman of the 27th Annual Union Day St. Patrick's Day Parade, and it is further resolved that a copy of this resolution, suitably prepared, would be presented to Michael Capco. And it's signed by Manny Figueredo, Mayor Joseph Florio, James Bowser, James Lewis, and Patricia Guerra Fraser. Congratulations.
You got to sit in the seat now,
All
too.
right. I know, I've heard good things about this. I have to try it myself. No. Just a quick thank you to everyone. As I look who's standing behind me, it really makes me think about the tradition of the parade. Past general chairs, past adjutants, our chaplain, Father Chuck, still staying involved year in and year out. So it really is, it becomes friendships and family. Again, as the resolution mentioned, I've been involved since 2007 and kind of naturally grew with the parade, doing it with my father, Gabby with her father, so it really kind of stays close to your heart. So again, I just want to thank the Township of Union, our county resources, our township resources here. Obviously could not do the parade without any of that. Also just want to take a second to thank our sponsors. It does take a lot to put the parade on the street. So we have BCB Bank, AYR Dispensary, and the County of Union also, they supply us with some funding throughout the year. So again, as Gabby said, please come out March 9th. I'm not even going to mention the rain date because we won't need it. But it is such a fun event for people marching, the parade committee, and hopefully for spectators as well. Thank you.
Get a picture with all of you, is that all right? Sure. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, prom pose.
Squeeze it in. Sorry, I'm married to a reporter. Good picture, though. Take a picture of the screen. That's good.
1 second.
Yeah, you're looking pretty natural when I'm in that chair.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you all again. No rain, Father. No rain, right?
Trust me when I tell you to.
You don't talk about weather.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll see you. Absolutely. Good. Thank you again.
Which chair is this?
So for the record, we will not be discussing rain for the next week and a half, okay? No weather reports. Thank you for joining us today with the committee. Great to have you here and looking forward to March 9th. Can I have a motion for approval of minutes of the executive conference and regular session of February 13th, 2024?
Move to approve minutes?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Madam Clerk, can we move on with the ordinances and resolutions, please?
I have for your consideration on second and final reading an ordinance amending Article 3 of Chapter 434 of the Municipal Code of the Township of Union pertaining to sewer system user charges.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading?
Second.
An ordinance to amend Article 3 of Chapter 434 of the Code of the Township of Union pertaining to sewer system user charges.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move ordinance be adopted?
May I have a
Second.
second?
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Authorizing the private sale of township-owned property at 254 Montclair Avenue, Block 5701, Lot 33.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
Ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey, authorizing the private sale of Block 5701, Lot 33 in the Township of Union at private sale pursuant to NJSA 48:12-1 et sec. This ordinance authorizes the sale of an undersized lot located at 254 Montclair Avenue.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Repealing Chapter 208-13 of the Municipal Code, this ordinance repeals this section as it already exists in another section of the code.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
An ordinance repealing Chapter 208-13 of the Township Code in the Township of Union, Union County, New Jersey. This ordinance repeals this section as it already exists in another section of the code.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Amending Chapter 131 of the Municipal Code to remove reference to the position of lieutenant.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
An ordinance amending Chapter 131, Article 3, entitled Division of Fire by the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey. This ordinance adds the composition of the fire division and removes reference to the position of lieutenant.
Is there anyone from the public wishing to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Adopting the Burnett Avenue redevelopment plan.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading?
Second.
Ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, New Jersey, adopting the Burnett Avenue redevelopment plan pursuant to the local redevelopment and housing law, NJSA 48:12A-1 et sec.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted?
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
I have for your consideration on draft and first reading an ordinance amending ordinance 3729 to add a handicap space in front of 1433 Burnett Avenue.
Move the draft be taken up on first reading by title at this time.
Second.
An ordinance amending the designation of restricted parking spaces for use by persons with special vehicle identification cards in the Township of Union, Union County, New Jersey. This ordinance creates a handicap space in front of 1433 Burnett Avenue. Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Move the draft be taken up at our next regularly scheduled meeting for second and final reading.
Second.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Amending Chapter 440-5C of the Municipal Code to prohibit the planting of new bamboo and restrict the spread of existing bamboo.
Move draft be taken up on first reading by title at this time.
Second.
An ordinance amending Chapter 440-5C to prohibit the planting of new bamboo and restrict the spread of existing bamboo in the Township of Union, Union County, New Jersey. Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Move draft be taken up at the next regular scheduled meeting for second and final reading.
Second.
Bowser?
Yes.
Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
The following resolutions authorizing a professional services agreement with Colliers Engineering and Design in connection with the preliminary investigation and redevelopment plan for the Asco Noble area for a fee not to exceed $35,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the submission and execution of a grant application to the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for various recreational improvements at Bear Temple Park.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing an award of contract to Frank Gabrith and Son Excavation LLC and Demolition for the recycling of asphalt, concrete, and concrete mix at their low quote not to exceed $20,000.
Move to approve the contract.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing a contract with Civic Plus for a new banner/header for the new theater on the website for a period of 5 years for an amount not to exceed $938 per year.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing payment of all approved vouchers for solid waste collection, haulage, and disposal at the interim rate of $75.09 per ton for household waste and $107.12 per ton for bulky waste for the month of January.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing an award of contract for advanced athletic services for the repair of softball fields at Bear Temple Park for an amount not to exceed $26,000.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing the purchase of uniform jackets for the Township Fire Department from Flemington Department Store, Inc. for an amount not to exceed $10,505.39.
Move to approve the purchase.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the purchase of an air compressor for the Fire Station 2 from Air Center, Inc. for an amount not to exceed $14,146.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing a professional service contract with Colliers Engineering and Design for a topographic survey of fire headquarters for an amount not to exceed $11,850.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing a professional service contract with Colliers Engineering and Design for a master plan reexamination for an amount not to exceed $12,000.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ask you to approve the finances as listed on the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The following communications from Terry Milanda, tax collector, requesting the Township Committee authorized checks issued to the following representing the redemption of tax sale certificates as listed on the agenda.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
From Allison Lesterchick, Union Catholic High School, requesting the use of the Showmobile for a food truck festival on Saturday, April 20th, 2024, from 12 to 5 p.m., with all fees waived.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the following department reports from Municipal Court and the Police Department.
Move to receive reports and file.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That concludes my part of the agenda.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We go to our committee reports. We'll start with Committeeman Louis.
The Road Division continued to work on repairing potholes and patching sections of road throughout the township. Since our last meeting, the Road Division has performed 92 pothole repairs and 9 overlays. Our Sewer Division continued to maintain catch basins, pump station, and outfall daily. Since our last meeting, the Sewer Division has performed 902 catch basin cleaning, 40 enzyme applications, and 2 emergency calls. Our Shaded Tree Division continued to maintain trees in parks on township property. And since our last meeting, our tree crews will perform 11 removal, 3 trims, 9 stump removal. All concern and inquiries regarding all division and public work can be addressed by calling public work at 908-686-1922 or by using the report concern featured on the township website. That concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Committeeman Bowser.
Thank you, Mayor. Police Department report for the period of February 9th through February 22nd. There were 1,772 direct patrols. There were 2,691 calls for service, 76 arrests. Under traffic control for the same period, there were 122 stops, 104 tickets, 29 were residents. Truck enforcement for the same period, there were 6 stops, 6 tickets. In terms of highlights, I have 2 highlights this evening in regards to police activity. On February the 10th at 3 a.m. and on February the 21st at 4:56 a.m., dispatch received burglar alarms for 1385 Stuyvesant Avenue, which is the Restoration Pharmacy. Dispatchers immediately sent officers to the business. Officers quickly arrived to the scene and reported that the front window smashed and advised that there was a commercial burglary. Officers were set up the perimeter and entered the business. Both times, officers were able to locate and arrest the suspect inside the business and charge the suspect accordingly. Also, I have another highlight here. On February the 21st, Officer Okafor and Pinto conducted a motor vehicle stop of a vehicle for illegal tent on Route 22. Officers quickly learned that the driver of the vehicle had an active warrant for his arrest. Officers removed the suspect from the vehicle, searched the incident to arrest. They located 174 blue capsules containing a controlled dangerous substance. Officers also searched the interior of the vehicle and located more controlled dangerous substances and paraphernalia. The suspect was transported to the headquarters and charged accordingly. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Committeewoman Garrett Frazier, please.
Thank you. Recreation Department report. Registration is now open for March session of the Union Recreation Department's indoor pickleball program. The March session will run from March 4th through the 28th. The $50 monthly covers unlimited lessons and open play during that period. The program is held at the Boys and Girls Club on Jeanette Avenue and runs from 9 to 12 noon, Monday through Thursday. Advanced online registration is required, and all participants must use the Team Reach app to sign up for the lessons and play slots. This program is great for beginners and intermediate players who are looking for a warm place to play during the winter. Instructors will lead skill-specific clinics each week and also facilitate open play to ensure each player is getting plenty of time on the court. Whether you're looking for some exercise, want to meet new friends, or are trying to hone your skills, you should come out and join this tight-knit group of pickleballers. The Recreation Department will be hosting 3 more cartooning and anime classes this winter for ages 8 through 16. Limited space is available in each class. These popular classes, which are held on Thursdays at the Vauxhall Meeting Center, typically sell out, so if you are interested, please call, do not delay. For further information, please call the Union Recreation Department at 908-868-4200. And as for the Senior Center, Health and Wellness, Tuesday, March 5th, from 9:30 to 11:30, the nurse will be there for prevention services, blood pressure, and blood sugar check. Health topics, dementia and Alzheimer's, Wednesday, March 22nd, from 11 to 12:30 noon. The AARP free tax aid, limited times are available. Please call to schedule for an appointment. St. Patrick's celebration, March 15th, from 12:30 to 1:30. Entertainment by Chris Hoyle Band, a day of celebration, togetherness, luck, gratitude, Irish heritage with friends. A stitching workshop, 4 sessions from April 3rd, 10th, 17th, and the 24th, from 10:30 to 11:30, learning basic stitching patterns like rows and backstitch. Registration is required and space is limited. Upcoming trips. There is a trip to Wind Creek Casino in Bethlehem, PA. That is March 21st, $35 per ticket. There is a trip to the Paper Mill Playhouse to watch Gun and Powder on May 2nd, $38 per ticket. And the Hunterdon Hills Playhouse Beehive 60s musical is April 25th, $85. The 60s musical is a non-stop, energetic celebration of 60s extraordinary women performing more than a dozen chart toppers like Diana Ross, the Supremes, Tina Turner, and more. For any additional information, please call the Senior Center at 908-851-5290. That concludes my report.
Thank you so much. Looks like the seniors are having a fun time over
Yeah,
there.
right.
Really are.
I'm ready to retire
No, you're not.
and join in.
Deputy Mayor Florio.
Thank you very much, Mayor. This is the February 27th report from our Union Fire Department. They responded to 218 emergency calls for this period, with 109 calls being for medical service. Two of the significant events, and I say two of the 218, on February 14th, the fire department apparatus responded to Weber Street on a house fire with an occupant trapped inside. First unit arrived in less than 2 minutes and advanced into the structure to search for the victim, but the crew encountered heavy smoke and fire from the second floor. The fire was upgraded to a second alarm due to the victim being trapped in the snow and with snow on the ground, hampering suppression efforts. The victim was located shortly after, but did not survive the fire. Union County Cause and Origin team responded to the investigation of the fire, which was deemed accidental. On February 18th, the fire department apparatus responded to North Avenue for a motor vehicle accident. Upon arrival, crews investigated a one-car motor vehicle accident into a building. The car struck the bank of gas meters, causing a natural gas leak. The driver was ejected from the vehicle during the impact. Patient was transported to the University Hospital with life-threatening injuries. The gas leak was secured and the building was checked for stability along with the building department. I think that last one bears a note. If you have seatbelts on, you generally don't get ejected from a car, so that's something you ought to keep in mind. Now, some winter safety tips, some fire safety tips. All of us tend to use sometimes portable heaters when it gets cold, heat up a room. Very important, because that's caused an awful lot of fires in the winter. Make sure the heater has an automatic shut-off, so if it tips over, it shuts off. Keep anything that can burn, such as bedding, clothing, curtains, at least 3 feet from the heater. Plug portable heaters directly into wall outlets. Never use an extension cord or a power strip. Turn heaters off when you go to bed or leave the room. You probably should pull out the plug also. A lot of fires are really from portable heaters, so just be careful with that. That's my report tonight, Mayor.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Kind of jump on my soapbox again. Red lights are still red lights. I'm going to look right at you out there at home. Red lights mean stop. They don't mean continue. Last week I witnessed an accident that thankfully no one was injured, but a major intersection, and this person blew through a red light that was at least 3 seconds there already. There was a green for the opposing traffic. It is just happening too much. You need to look up at those lights, and then you also need to look down at that speedometer and ease up on that gas pedal. We need to be careful with our speed, and because of that, we need to be careful at those red lights. That particular person never slowed down. I just saw a white streak, a vehicle just go across. So there wasn't even a brake involved in that one. Very dangerous. Fortunately, nobody was injured. Our police are out there aggressively, and they will be ticketing you. So please be aware of that. Please be cognizant of the fact that red lights are there for safety for all of us, including you, the driver. So now I'll go on to some more positive things. I want to congratulate our Union Boys Middle School basketball team, who completed their season with a 57-26 win over Kearney. They finished the season with 12 wins and 6 losses. Congratulations, boys. We just finished Black History Month, just the last few days, and we are a few days from beginning of Women's History Month. Please keep an eye on social media platforms. We have some upcoming events planned. Those will be posted up there. Also, can't believe I'm talking about Easter already. Lastly, save the date for the Special Improvement District's annual Easter scavenger hunt. The event will be held at Russo Park on Saturday, March 30th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. That's right across the street from Town Hall. There'll be face painting, balloon artists, theme games, OMG bubbles, goodie bags, and more. This free event is for kids of all ages, so we're allowed to go up there, I think. Right? All right.
Sounds good.
Also, pet licenses, for your little furry ones. If you have not licensed your pet for the year, please remember you can easily do so by contacting our clerk's office. Applications can either be picked up in person or via our uniontownship.com website. Please don't forget that proof of vaccination is required. If you have any questions, please contact our clerk's office at 908-851-8501. And also, Everbridge notifications. Please sign up for emergency and general notifications online at www.uniontownship.com. And these updates are also posted on our social media, Facebook at TWP Union NJ. That concludes my report. With that, I'll open up the meeting to the public. You have a 5-minute rule. Please state your name and address.
Darren Martin, 1163 Branch Way. So, let me first give my condolences to the woman who lost her life in my district as a district leader on Weber Street. My condolences goes to her family. I spoke briefly with the crossing guards before they left as a labor guy. And as a district leader, we should be embarrassed that over a year they haven't had a contract. Let's make sure that happens. That should happen. And I want to publicly thank my friend Jason Kleitschu, who when I moved here 2 years ago told me about some of the nonsense going on here. So let me say to this body, the last thing I want to do is come here and say things to you guys that may offend you. But at some point you got to do something different, and I'll say something different. And that includes those of you that just joined this committee as well. I have watched for 10 years and have complained for 10 years about this body not being reactive to what residents come here and talk to you about. Some residents, I should say. Because I saw that meeting that you guys had with the people about the campus place, and they were a different skin color, and they got different responses from the group back there, which was interesting. When I stood up there, I was disrespected, but it was real nice to them back there. So what am I talking about? When you guys are being told what to do, how to do it, and I think he left, or maybe he's not, he may be around, but he found out about it anyway. How to do it and when to do it. Who's gonna make a motion? Who's gonna make a second? Residents are starting to ask questions, and it's for good reason. I'm glad they are. They're finally getting smart about what's happening. How did this gentleman get his seat? How did this young lady get her seat? When they didn't vote for it. You guys need to be more responsive to the residents. If you paid attention, they've already started walking away. If you look at your election numbers, it tells you people are not coming out to vote. They're uninterested because you're not engaging them. That has to happen at some point. And although some people in this township don't like me, that's fine. It's not a popularity contest for me. I want to do what's right for people. The same moral and values I was raised with, I walk out the house with that every day. I'm sure you guys have the same thing. But when I ask you guys questions, and these 5 individuals who are elected have to turn around and get the answers from them back there, I didn't elect them. I elected you. So you need to start answering some questions when they are asked of you from the people that's on this side. It's wrong. It's just wrong. And let me say this as I close. Not even doing my note, because I'm just going to say it from the heart. That same Bible that you guys put your hand on when you take your oath, when you guys pray before meetings, as a devout Christian and an ordained deacon, I take offense to it. I don't know what God you guys are praying to, because what you sow, you will reap. So if you're presiding over mess, you and maybe even your family will reap it. Not just because that's the way God works. Some of you guys are religious or claim to be religious. You go read your Bible. Because I don't know what Bible you're looking at. Because the Bible you get sworn in on, whatever Bible you use, and when you guys pray before meetings and you take an oath, and then you got one person who a lot acts like to me, like a narcissist, like Trump and his blind followers. You guys get told what to do by one person. And you do it. You carry it out. What are you going to do when that person's no longer around? Because you're not governing. You're not governing. You guys don't make any decisions. So why do we need you? It's really taxation with no representation. And the two that just came on recently, the honeymoon goes very quick because the residents will know whether you're going to fall in line with the rest and do the same thing or not. It doesn't take long for it to happen. I'm just telling you. And none of this I say is personal, guys. This is business. I've been doing this for 30 years. in Newark and now in Union for 10 years. So this is not my first rodeo dealing with elected officials. I've worn a lot of hats. Campaign manager, campaign coordinator, chief of staff. If your only claim to fame is going to be to give reports here and go out for photo ops, we don't need you. We don't need you. Please, do what elected officials do. Govern. You have to govern. You have to listen to the people, guys. That has not been happening. I've been there 10 years, and I've been talking about the same thing. 10 years. The faces have changed, but the behavior has remained the same. And the same morals and values I was raised with, I'm still going to say hi to you, I'm still going to speak to you, I'm still going to shake your hand, because it's not personal. It's business.
Time is up. Thank you so much for your comments. Anyone else wishing to speak? Seeing none, a motion to adjourn.
Motion to
please.
adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Have a good evening, everyone. Want to throw those down to me?